TDSB students have access to Google Meet, I'd like to show you how you can use it to do webinars for free. I still like on a Mac using QuickTime because I feel it has a little bit of extra functionality, but if you have to record a presentation and send it in, this can be a very, very good quick fix. So in Google Apps, I'm going to select Meet. So it might ask you when you go to record your meeting if you give consent for Chrome to use your camera to record you. And interacting with the audience is part of this, so I recommend you do that first, then and then you have to close it and then restart for it to take effect before you record your actual meeting. But now that I've set that up, I'm going to start a new meeting. Name here doesn't matter. And to just demonstrate the sort of webinar feature, I'm going to click Join Now. And this is how I would invite others if I were going to have it as a group meeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the meeting. I'm going to click on the three dots in the bottom right, record the meeting. That just asks, ask for people's consent. I'm just doing a webinar, so I don't need that consent, so I'm going to accept. And there's going to be a short delay, and then the screen goes red. The recording is ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click Present Now, and I'm going to take over the meeting with my screen, and I'm going to go through my slides and talk. So I'm going to show slides, so I want to use my entire screen. Select Share, and now I'm going to present some slides that I have made earlier. And it's not important that I go through the entire slides, but just to give you an idea of how the process works, I would introduce my presentation. I would act the way I normally would if I was going to explain who Tim Grover was. He's a trainer in the Chicago area who worked with Michael Jordan and later worked with Kobe Bryant and other athletes. I would go and introduce how he worked with Michael Jordan, and I'd go and read some of my slides, ask the audience a question, explain a little bit about the importance of mental training, and even if I wanted to, I could show a video and everyone would get.
My mental preparation for the game is very different than most. I try to relax myself. I'm a jokester, a prankster, if you want to say it that way. I listen to music, I joke around with the guys, I take my whole mind away from the game itself, and then when the time comes to focus on the game, I focus on my athletic skills and putting it together with the team, and somehow collectively going out and doing our jobs each and every day. I challenge myself to be the best basketball player every moment that I'm playing the game of basketball. And sometimes...
So it's not necessary to go through the entire video, but you can get the idea of how this works. If you need to pause and you want to make eye contact with the camera, it's going to record your face, and this can help give you nonverbal emphasis. It's a bit of a webinar, which again is a bit more of an interactive presentation. Again, it can just help you with your screen presence, so be mindful of that. And then when you're finished, stop sharing. I'm going to go back to the meeting screen, and I'm going to go to the three dots and click Stop Recording. And whoever is hosting the meeting, it is going to go to their Google Drive. So you'll have to check there. For a couple of minutes, it will appear in the Google Drive of the meeting organizer. You actually get an email when the video is ready. It's in a directory called Meet Recordings. And you can... firstly has a random file name, so I would recommend to click rename and give it a clear file name. You can preview what it would look like. You can see how your presentation goes, and then right click, you can download it. I would probably do that myself so I could make some changes in iMovie or QuickTime, and then you can also download it and send it to your YouTube account and share it, or you could attach it, as a file in Google Classroom or something to that effect once you have downloaded it. Anyways, that's the quick and easy way to make a free webcast without any extra apps on a PC.